Sri Lanka is not a place you simply visit. It is a place you experience through sight, movement, and atmosphere. An island where every road leads to a new scene, and every horizon feels carefully composed, as if nature itself was designed for cinema. Surrounded by the vast Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka unfolds as a land of contrasts. Soft coastal light fades into dramatic mountain shadows. Endless greenery stretches across rolling hills, while quiet villages and vibrant cities coexist within a remarkably small space. This is a country where distance means nothing. Diversity is always close. In ultra-high definition, Sri Lanka reveals details often missed: the texture of the land, the rhythm of daily life, the way light moves across forests, water and stone. Each frame carries depth, color, and emotion, transforming landscapes into visual stories. This journey is not about rushing from one landmark to another. It is about slowing down, observing, and allowing the country to speak through its scenery. From open roads to hidden valleys, from wide ocean views to intimate human moments, Sri Lanka invites you to look closer. This is a travel documentary shaped by visuals, a cinematic exploration of an island where every second feels alive and every image tells a story. Sri Lanka reveals itself gradually, frame by frame, as the island opens into a sequence of powerful visual landscapes. From above, its shape is defined by motion. Coastlines curve gently into the ocean. Rivers cut through dense greenery, and roads trace paths between nature and civilization. The first impressions are purely visual: waves rolling onto golden shores, mist drifting across mountain ridges, sunlight breaking through forest canopies. In 4K clarity, every detail becomes part of the story: the movement of water, the texture of land, the depth of color that shifts with the light. This island holds an extraordinary range of scenery within a compact space. In a single journey, tropical beaches transition into lush valleys, then rise into cool highlands, layered with green. The camera captures these changes seamlessly, creating a sense of flow rather than distance. Sri Lanka is not defined by one landscape, but by the harmony between many. Natural elements blend effortlessly. Ocean meets land, jungle meets city, tradition meets modern life. Each transition feels organic, never forced. As the visuals unfold, the island establishes its identity without words. It speaks through scale, contrast, and atmosphere. This is a place designed for cinematic exploration, where every wide shot sets the tone for a deeper journey ahead. Sri Lanka's identity is shaped by movement, resilience, and connection. An island influenced by centuries of exchange, where the land itself has guided how people live, travel, and build. Here, identity is not defined by a single image, but by layers that reveal themselves over time. The geography of Sri Lanka has always played a central role. Mountains protect the heart of the island, rivers sustain life, and the ocean connects it to the wider world. These natural forces have influenced settlement, trade routes, and the rhythm of daily life, creating a culture. Visually, this identity is reflected in contrast. Traditional villages exist alongside modern cities. Quiet rural roads lead into dynamic urban centers. Old structures stand with confidence next to new developments, showing a country that evolves without losing its sense of place. In everyday scenes, Sri Lanka's character becomes clear. The way people move through markets, work the land, travel by train, or gather in public spaces reveals a strong sense of community and continuity. There is purpose in simplicity and beauty in routine. This island does not try to impress, it simply exists, authentic and grounded. Its identity is felt in the balance between past and present, nature and progress, movement and stillness. And through the lens, Sri Lanka emerges not just as a destination, but as a living, visual story. Across Sri Lanka, historic cities rise quietly from the landscape, defined not by noise, but by structure, scale, and enduring design. These urban spaces reflect centuries of planning, craftsmanship, and architectural confidence, standing as visual anchors of the island's past. Stone pathways, open courtyards, and monumental ruins reveal cities built with purpose. Their layouts speak of balance and precision, where architecture followed the natural contours of the land rather than overpowering it. Even in silence, these places carry a strong presence shaped by time. Light and shadow move slowly across walls and foundations, giving depth to every surface. Weathered stone, carved details, and wide-open spaces create an atmosphere that feels timeless and grounded, allowing the architecture itself to tell the story. These cities are not isolated from the present. They exist within the modern landscape, surrounded by nature and daily life. People pass through them, roads connect them, and history becomes part of the living environment rather than a distant memory. What defines Sri Lanka's historic cities is their quiet strength. They do not demand attention, they earn it. Through architecture alone, they reveal a legacy of vision, stability, and harmony with the land. Architecture in Sri Lanka reflects a deep understanding of balance, proportion, and environment. Structures across the island are shaped not only by function, but by a respect for space, climate, and natural surroundings. Every form feels intentional, grounded, and connected to the land. From ancient constructions to later developments, craftsmanship plays a central role. Stone, wood, and natural materials are shaped with precision, creating buildings that feel both strong and refined. Details are subtle rather than excessive, allowing design to speak through simplicity and durability. Many structures follow the rhythm of the landscape. Elevated platforms respond to terrain. Open spaces allow air and light to move freely, and layouts create harmony rather than dominance. This architectural approach gives Sri Lanka a distinct visual identity, calm, ordered, and timeless. As time passes, these buildings age with dignity. Weathered surfaces add character, while solid foundations remain unchanged. The marks of time do not weaken their presence. They enhance it, turning architecture into a record of endurance. What makes Sri Lankan craftsmanship remarkable is its quiet confidence. There is no need for excess or spectacle. Through thoughtful design and skilled hands, architecture becomes an expression of culture, discipline, and respect for the environment, a visual language that continues to define the island today. The mountains of Sri Lanka rise quietly at the heart of the island, shaping both the landscape and the atmosphere around them. These highlands create a sense of scale and calm, offering wide views, layered horizons, and moments of stillness far from the coast. As elevation increases, the environment changes. Air becomes cooler, vegetation denser, and light softer. Hills roll endlessly into the distance, covered in rich shades of green that shift with weather and time of day. The terrain feels fluid, yet powerful, defined by natural movement rather than sharp extremes. Life in the highlands follows a slower rhythm. Roads curve gently through valleys, connecting small settlements nestled among hills and forests. The landscape guides every path, reminding visitors that nature leads and people adapt. Mist often drifts across ridges, revealing and concealing the land in cycles. These changing conditions create a constantly evolving scene, where no view remains the same for long. Silence is broken only by wind, distant movement, and the subtle presence of life. The mountains are not just a backdrop, they are a defining element of Sri Lanka's character. They bring balance to the island's geography and depth to its visual story, offering a sense of grounding, perspective, and natural harmony. Sri Lanka is a journey through layers of land, life, and culture. From misty highlands to golden beaches, from dense forests to bustling cities, the island offers a rhythm of experiences that are as varied as they are unforgettable. Every corner reveals something new, whether it is the subtle curve of a hillside, the calm of a hidden waterfall, or the vibrant energy of a market alive with color and sound. The true essence of Sri Lanka is not found in a single landmark or moment, but in the balance between its landscapes, communities, and traditions. It is a place where nature and human life coexist, where every experience carries meaning, and where beauty is both immediate and enduring. Walking through its hills, valleys, and shores, one gains a deeper sense of connection to the land, to its people, and to the rhythm of life itself. As this journey comes to a close, Sri Lanka leaves a lasting impression. Its charm, diversity, and quiet strength linger in memory, inviting travelers to return, explore, and discover even more. The island is not just a destination. It is a story told through its landscapes, its people, and its enduring spirit. If you enjoyed this journey through Sri Lanka, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more adventures around the world. Every new story is an invitation to explore, experience, and be inspired.